You are going to love today's conversation because I want to speak to you about the top 10 high limit startup business credit cards for fair or poor credit from big national banks. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you are to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee, or tea, or vodka, and let's roll. In today's convo, I want to speak to you about the top 10 high-limit startup business credit cards for fair or poor credit from big national banks. I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, if I have poor or fair credit, I can't qualify for a business credit card from a big national bank. That is not true. And number two, if I am a startup, I cannot qualify either for a business credit card from a big national bank. Again, that's not true. And we have the research. We have been doing research for 3 years about this. We have mountains of data to back up what we're saying in today's conversation. If you have poor or fair credit and you want to get any of the business cards that I'll be talking about today, you need three important things, folks. You need to have an EIN structure. You need to have a business plan as well as projected data. And you need to have something called MPR, a multi-product relationship with the bank. EIN structure means you need to run your business as a legit business, of course, with an EIN. You gotta have, you need to divorce your personal affairs from your business affairs. You need to set up your accounting. You need to set up your business checking account, savings account. You need to run your business. You need to have all the business licenses and permits that pertain to your business and industry. You got to have a business plan and projected data. This is kind of important also because that's going to convey to the lender that you are serious, and you got to have more relationship with the bank. I want to show you on the screen right now. You can see a snapshot of Bank of America. It shows you the products and services that this bank offers and what you want to do in terms of establishing an MPR relationship with the bank is to have at least 2 or 3 bank accounts or services with them. You can have, for example, business checking account and a business savings account, and you can hire them for your cash management service or your payroll or your merchant services. This is how you establish an MPR. Same thing for Wells Fargo. As you can see on the screen, you see Wells Fargo, they have banking, so accounts and services, business checking accounts, savings and CD. You need to get one of those, and you also need to get a merchant, like a service with them. It can be a credit card processing, it can be a merchant service, it can be whatever it is. You need to have a relationship with the bank at 2 or 3 levels, okay? Once you have that, you should be good to go. Now, folks, those 3 elements are paramount because a lot of folks believe that they cannot get a good credit card, business credit card, or good business loan from a big national bank because they have poor or fair credit. What they don't know is that there are in this country people who have poor credit but who are getting those business credit cards and loans every single day. It's not about having money, it's about their relationship. Bankers are humans too. You need to establish their relationship with them. Again, the thing here is that you need to be strategic. You got to have this trifecta, the 3 elements, the EIN. You have to have the MPR, and you need to have the business plan as well as projected data. Especially if you are a startup or a very young company with a very empty operational history, you need to actually show projected data. I'm not asking you to make up numbers here. I'm asking you to actually put forward numbers that make sense, numbers that are realistic based on your industry and your business stage at this particular time. Okay. And if you have those 3 elements, you are able to allay fears of a default risk because the lender is looking at you and say, should we give this company a business credit card? They haven't proven profitability. Why should we risk our money? So the way you actually allay, the way you placate those fears is by showing them, hey, listen, I do have a plan, and I actually it doesn't hurt if you have great personal credit, or if you have a co-signer, that will help. But if you don't, it's fine also. Before I get into the actual rankings, please check out this short video about our credit card evaluation approach. It tells you how we evaluate, how we rank, how we review business credit cards and personal credit cards on this show. Check this out. Number 10, folks, we have Huntington Bank. The credit card is the Huntington Voice Business Credit Card. Our score, 7.5 over 10. The maximum credit limit here is $250,000. The credit score, 675 to 850, but they can go as low as 600 if you have a great MPR with the bank. Minimum operational history, 3 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $175,000. The APR, 10.99 to 21.99%, no annual fee. So this card is great because you have 4% cash back in the category you choose. And what we love here is that they have up to 10 categories. And so you get 4% cash back on the first $7,000 you spend per quarter, or $28,000 annually. You will also earn 1% cash back on all other purchases. In addition, there are no annual fees or foreign transaction fees. And so here, the APR, as I said before, oscillates between 10.99% and 21.99%. There's a 0% intro APR for the first 12 billing cycles. This is really good. And the 10 categories are gas stations, travel and entertainment, restaurants, discounts and warehouse stores, grocery stores, utility and office supply stores, electronics, computer and camera stores, department apparel and sporting goods stores, home improvement stores, and auto parts and services stores. Number 9, folks, we have the Union Bank Business Preferred Rewards Visa Credit Card. Our score, 8 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $200,000. The credit score, 675 to 850. It can go as low as 570 if you have an MPR with the bank. Minimum operational history, 6 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $150,000. The APR, 11.99% to 20.99%. No annual fee. And here you have a more than 50K intro rewards bonus. You have 5x points on select business expenses and 2x points on gas and at restaurants. Okay, this is pretty good. And one thing we love here is that this amount is up to the first $25,000 annually. Okay, so business expenses, you have office supplies, utility bills, and telecom services. For gas station and restaurants, it has to be in the whole United States. And you also get 1 point per dollar spent on all other purchases. Number 8, folks, we have BMO Harris Business Platinum MasterCard. Our score, 8 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $300,000. The credit score, 680 to 850. They can go as low as 550 if you have an MPR with the bank. MPR stands for multi-product relationship. Minimum operational history, 9 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $150,000. The APR, 11.24% to 20.24%. No annual fee. And this is a great card that allows you to manage your business finances and improve your cash flow with all year long. And what we love here is that they have a 0% intro APR on purchases for the first 18 months from the date of account opening. This is wonderful. And you can get approved in seconds. You can verify your ID with the selfie, and you can manage your card online. We love the fact that BMO Harris they have been kicking ass, literally kicking ass in the last few years in terms of technological innovation. And we love that. We love that. And you can actually save up to 25% at more than 40,000 merchants, including gas, meals, office supplies, hotels, and more. Fantastic. Number 7, folks, we have TD Bank Business Solutions Credit Card. Our score, 8.5 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $150,000. The credit score, 690 to 850. They can go as low as 600 if you have an MPR with the bank. Minimum operational history, 12 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $200,000. The APR will oscillate from 13.99% to 23.99%. No annual fee. This is a card that allows you to earn up to 2% cashback rewards when you redeem into an eligible TD Bank deposit account. Okay, so you have a 1% cashback on purchases. You can earn 1% cashback when you redeem into a TD account. You can earn $200 cashback in the form of a statement credit when you spend $1,500 within the first 90 days after account opening. And you can earn unlimited cashback. There is no rotating category, no caps or limits, as long as your credit card account is open and in good standing. So this is really good, okay? And one thing we also want to say here is that there is no annual fee, but they do have a constellation of other fees. For example, late payment, return payments. They have a cash advance fee that is $10 or 5% of the advanced amount, whichever is greater. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I'm still talking to you about the top 10 startup business credit cards from big national banks that approve people with fair or poor credit. And I want to go now and talk to you now about number 6 rather. Number 6, we have SunTrust Bank, now called Truist Bank. And we have the SunTrust Business Cash Rewards credit card. Our score, 8.5 over 10. The maximum credit limit here is $200,000. The credit score is 675 to 850. They could go as low as 565 if you have an MPR with a bank. And the minimum operational history is 9 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $175,000. The APR will fluctuate from 12.24% and 19.24%. There is no annual fee. They do have a 0% intro APR on purchases for the first 12 months. And they have 5% cashback on the first $2,000 spent monthly on office supply and fuel qualifying purchases, 3% cashback thereafter on the first $2,000 spent monthly on office supply and fuel qualifying purchases, and 1% cashback on most other qualifying purchases, and there's no annual fee. This is a great card. Number 5, folks, we have U.S. Bank Triple Cash Rewards Visa Business Card. Our score, 9 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $500,000. The credit score will oscillate from 650 to 850. They can go as low as 535 if you have a multi-product relationship with the bank. Minimum operational history, 4 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $125,000. The APR is $13.99 to 22.99%, no annual fee. And the cool thing here is that this card gives back on all your eligible business needs. So 3% cashback, you can earn 3% cashback on eligible purchases at gas stations, office supply stores, cell phone service providers, and restaurants. You also earn 1% cashback on all other eligible purchases. They do have a limited time offer whereby you earn $500 in cashback. You just spend $4,500 on the account owner's card in the first 150 days. That's 5 months of account opening. They also have a $100 software credit, and this is from FreshBook or QuickBooks. And they also have a 0% APR intro APR that applies to purchases and balance transfers. Number 4, folks, we have PNC Cash Rewards Visa Signature Business Credit Card. Our score, 9 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $350,000. The credit score, 660 to 850. They can go as low as 575 if you have an MPR with the bank. Minimum operational history, 12 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $250,000. The APR, 10.99% to 19.99%, no annual fee. So you can reward your business spending with this cashback card. You can earn 1.5% cashback on net purchases. You enjoy no limits on the amount of cash back you earn. You redeem the cashback anytime as a statement credit or deposit the cashback into an eligible PNC business checking or savings account. You can add employee cards at no cost and earn cashback on their business spending too. Wonderful. And the cool thing here is that basically you also have, they have an intro APR period, and this is for the first 9 billing cycles. Number 3, folks, we have the Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. Our score, 9.5 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $1 million. The credit score needed 675 to 850, but Bank of America can go as low as 550 if you have established an MPR with the bank. Minimum operational history, 9 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $200,000. In terms of APR, you have an intro APR 0% on purchases for the first 9 billing cycles from account opening, and then you have the standard APR afterwards that applies, and that's 12.24% all the way to 22.24% variable on all purchases. There's no annual fee, and the cash advance APR is 24.24% variable on all cash advances and convenience checks. Okay, it's something you need to know. And we love the fact that with Bank of America, with this card, you have a $300 online statement credit bonus offer. And this happens if you make at least $3,000 in net purchases within the first 90 days after you open your account. And you can earn 3% cash back on your choice of one of the following 6 categories. Gas stations, that's the default. Office supply stores, travel, TV, telecom and wireless, computer services, or business consulting services. Wonderful. You can earn 2% cashback on dining, and you can earn unlimited 1% cashback on all other purchases. Number 2, folks, we have Wells Fargo Business Platinum Credit Card. Our score, 9.5 over 10. Here, the maximum credit limit is $500,000. Credit score, 680 to 850. They can go as low as 540 if you have an MPR with the bank. MPR again stands for multi-product relationship. And minimum operational history, 6 months. And minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, $120,000. There's no annual fee here, folks. No annual fee. And the APR, it's prime plus 7.99%. And this is the low range. And the higher range is prime plus 17.99% on purchases. For cash advances, you have prime plus 20.74%, and you have a grace period of up to 25 days on purchases. And one thing I want to see here is that you have a 0% intro APR rate for the first 9 months. For the cashback option, you earn 1.5% cashback on qualifying purchases. And in terms of reward points option, you can earn 1 point on every dollar spent and receive 1,000 bonus points every billing cycle when you spend at least $1,000 on qualifying purchases. And as a new customer, you can earn a one-time $300 cashback bonus or 30,000 bonus points when you select a business card rewards program and spend $3,000 in the first 3 months of the account opening date. Number 1, folks, when it comes to the best of the best, you have Synovus Bank. The Synovus Business Visa Credit Card. Our score, 10 over 10. The maximum credit limit here is $250,000. The credit score is 675 to 850. They can go as low as 550 if they have an MPR with the bank. Minimum operational history, 9 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, that's $120,000. The APR will oscillate from 9.24 to 21.24%, no annual fee, okay? And the cool thing here is that you can actually you can enjoy a 0% APR for the first 6 months for purchases, balance transfers, and overdraft protection. What we love here is that Synovus has a constellation of other features that make their card a great card. You can actually receive up to 25 cards for you and your employees. In addition, you can set spending limits on each card. This is really great. Folks, before I close today's conversation, I actually have two are the cards that I want to share with you in our bonus category. So the first card is the Comerica Bank MasterCard Business Cash Card. Our score, 7.5 over 10. The maximum credit limit here is $225,000. The credit score is 675 to 850. They can go as low as 575 if you have an MPR with the bank. Minimum operational history, 6 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated, that's $240,000. The APR, 9.54% to 23.99%. There is no annual fee. And you get a great cash rewards for your business. So 3% cash back on eligible purchases from office supply stores, phone and TV services. 2% cash back on eligible restaurant and gas station purchases. 1% cash back on all other eligible purchases. $25 cash back awarded after the first purchase. So this is pretty good because no matter which card you choose in the Comerica Bank business card repertoire, you will enjoy important features like expense management tools, no fee for additional employee cards, you have an EMV smart chip technology for added security, and you have mobile payments in store, online and in app using Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. We have also Bank of the West Business MasterCard. Our score, 7 over 10. Here the maximum credit limit is $150,000. Credit score 675 to 850. They can go as low as 575 if you have an MPR with the bank. Minimum operational history 9 months. Minimum annual revenue, actual or estimated $150,000, and there's no annual fee. And they have a 0% intro APR for the first 12 months on both balance transfers and purchases. And the APR on this card is prime plus 8.74%. And this is really good because you can actually, they have, what we love with this card is that they do have a convenient card with a very competitive interest rate. They allow you to add on multiple employee cards at no cost. You can control expenditures by setting spending limits for each user. And they have, but for them, it's only 20 users. Whereas for the Comerica Bank, it was, for the Synovus Bank, rather, it was 25 employees, okay? And here you also, we love the fact that they have mobile wallet compatibility. So you can add your cards to virtually any mobile wallet. Wonderful. All right, folks, this was it for today's conversation. I was talking to you about the top 10 high limit startup business credit cards for fair or poor credit from big national banks. Number 1, we have Synovus Bank. The Synovus Business Visa Credit Card, 10 over 10. Number 2, we have the Wells Fargo Business Platinum Credit Card, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have the Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card, 9.5 over 10. Number 4, we have the PNC Cash Rewards Visa Signature Business Credit Card, 9 over 10. Number 5, we have the US Bank Triple Cash Rewards Visa Business Card, 9 over 10. Number 6, we have the SunTrust Business Cash Rewards Credit Card, 8.5 over 10. Number 7, we have the TD Bank Business Solutions Credit Card, 8.5 over 10. Number 8, we have the BMO Harris Business Platinum MasterCard, 8 over 10. Number 9, we have the Union Bank Business Preferred Rewards Visa Credit Card, 8 over 10. Number 9, we have the Huntington Bank Voice Business Credit Card, 7.5 over 10. And the two cards that we have in our bonus category, we have the Comerica Bank MasterCard Business Cash Card, 7.5 over 10. And last but not the least, we have Bank of the West Business MasterCard, 7 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.